Hello everyone, welcome back to my little jungle. Yep, my orchids and plants are back out here where they belong. Haha, just kidding. Anyway, yeah, yesterday I pulled them out because the weather started to get warm again. So, I also watered them yesterday after taking them out here. But today I am going to give them a food so that way they have more strength while they're inside the house because I think it's gonna be Saturday or Friday. I don't remember the weather, but um, the weather is gonna went down again. So this coming weekend, so I need to take them inside the house again. So before that day comes, I am going to show you what's going on with them. So anyway, I put this here as usual. So my stanhopa leaves are turning yellow and I don't see any growth yet, but I repotted them in a more smaller pots last I think it was last month or maybe 2 months ago. I don't remember actually, but yeah, I put this here and my Hoya Hindu rope I put right here because I don't have a space right there to put it anymore. So but oh, look at my kitty here, so sleepy. He just done eating. So yeah, so here I didn't put it away to put there. It was supposed to be there, but I just leave it right here because I don't want to keep moving it all the way in and out there here because it's so heavy. The pot is so heavy. So I leave this here. If you remember my last video, I leave this here, and this was inside as well. Same thing with these Hoyas that I got. Oh, this one here is such heavy one, so it makes my back hurts every time I take it out, in and out. But when I take them in, I help my husband equip yourself life skills to move this for me. So that's why. But yesterday, oh gosh, it's so heavy, especially putting it up here. I'm so short. Shorty. So anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna show you again. So here we go. This here I put it inside the house, so they're still good, and this one here still good. But yesterday they look so wrinkly. That's why I didn't take a video because they're so wrinkly. They look kind of ugly to show y'all. But anyway, this here, oh, this one though, I think it's not gonna make it this winter. I think it's gonna die. But this has a baby here, so it has a keiki and it's doing all right. If you can see, it has growth right there, but it's still little ones, so I don't know if it's gonna survive the winter though. But anyway, yeah, this one here still alive. I also put that one, my anosmum alba propagation, I put there as well. So this baby here, I don't see, oh, it has a new growth there. If you can see, kind of yellowish, but it's still alive. It has a lot of growth there, and this is, oh, you can see, amazing Thailand Chong Thong Delight. And this here, the Ludimaniana, it has 4 new growth. I've already checked yesterday. So there's the other one, and we have another one here, and there are 2 more at the other side of it. This one, oh, it doesn't have a name. I don't know what happened to the name. Oh, maybe I lost the name, but it has a new growth there. If you see yeah, so it's doing well. So this one, I kind of prop this because it's turning this way, so I have to put that tie. This is actually a I forget the name of this one, but this is the one that you use for training your bonsai, training to crawl. Anyway, so this is the, ooh, there's a honeybee. This is my Vanda, my only Vanda. It survived the winter last year. Last winter, it survived. So this is gonna be its second winter. I hope it still survive though, but I hope because it has a lot of roots there already. So anyway, this here, my Phalaenopsis J-House pink girl, is doing well as well. So I'm so happy with it because um two of them Phalaenopsis died last spring. No, it's almost, yeah, it's still spring when it died, but anyway, can't do anything about it anymore. But this baby here, I've noticed that it actually sent a flower spike, but for whatever reason it turns black. See here? So well, but it has a lot of new growth right there trying to grow, so maybe next year we are gonna have a lot of flowers from this baby because it's already taken its roots into that um fern fern slab. I call it fern slab. So anyway, let's move on to here. Yeah, I lost the name tag of this one as well. I forgot what's the name of it. But this one here, this is the, oh no, I lost the name. Oh, this is the wedding song version. And look, the new growth is growing so tall now. So I'm gonna be so taking care of it. And it already has 3 roots grabbing the mount. Oh, I also put this here. This is the one that was mounted right here. If you remember, it was mounted right there. So I took it off there and I put it up there. It's a mini Phalaenopsis that I bought from the big box store. So it doesn't have a name. Whenever you buy orchids from Walmart or anywhere like that, they don't have a name because they are mass produced. Anyway, let's move here. The Roy Tukinaga spots. The new growth right here is doing well, but I think the weather kind of messed it. And see, yeah, so that's the 2 new growth of this one. But look here. My David Matsura still has its flower, although she gave up 2 of its buds, but she's trying to maintain this one flower she got. So it's still blooming, and I think it was over a week already since it bloomed. So it's so wonderful, it's so beautiful. I don't smell it. I don't smell if it has a fragrance or not, but from time to time I smell something. But I'm not sure if that's the one that has fragrant, because I have another one that's blooming. So it bloomed inside the house, the other one. So I don't know which one is has a scent. So anyway, that's still growing there, and I have some more orchids right there. I can't show you because it's too far from me, but yeah, those are still doing all right. And of course this here, my anasmums, my 3 anasmums are doing all right as well. So here we go. If you remember, I tried to show you the growth of these Phalaenopsis tetraspes, and if you can see, it's showing now. See, let's take a little bit longer. So I'm glad it's still doing its best to still grow, but this one here, the other one, the Phalaenopsis speciosa purple mountain, it gave up on me. If you can see, it's dead, so nothing can do anymore about that. And this here, the Celariana, is still alive and giving me another leaf. So I'm so happy with it. Plus yesterday I've seen one nubbin, that's a new root, so I'm kind of more happy because it gave me 2 growth since last time. But anyway, oh no, what happened to the name tag? Anyway, but that's my Celariana. The name tag is there. I need to fix later, that way I can always look at it. So it's rose purple perfume. So yeah, so if you remember, this one is always too far from me, so I don't remember if it has a name. Oh yeah, it still has a name tag. So let's see, I think this is the Memorphis. Oh no, this is my Bracteosum, Dendrobium Bracteosum. So it's trying to survive. It actually always has a new growth, but for whatever reason it always turned black. But I've been trying to give them always treat them with something to fix it, but still doing it. So we will see what's gonna happen with it. But this one here is doing all right. I'm sorry. It's windy and it's coming from the southeast, so and there is a construction going on right there, so the wind is turning this way, so that's why maybe I'm coughing. Because I'm not coughing earlier. So anyway, let's move on. Sorry for my cough, I just have a dust allergy, that's why. Anyway, Phalaenopsis, this is a keiki from my other Phalaenopsis that I bought from Big Box store, and that's the one that's still alive from the other Phalaenopsis that I bought last time. But anyway, this is the propagation of my Anasmum Lao. I think this is Lao because of the color of it. I remember the color of my Dendrobium Anasmum Lao. So this is my rescue file, no, rescue Kilea, and it's doing well now. I rescued it last year and now it's doing its best. It already grown at least 3 of them, because that's the mother plant here. This one here, that's the mother plant that where I took, and so it gave me 2 growth, and this last growth here is so healthy. So yep, that makes me happier. And my Grammatophyllum here, it's doing its best to grow, but I don't know, I keep giving it a food because they love to eat food anyway. So this here, there's a lot of keikis. Actually, I don't see any new growth from the bottom. So it's just growing keikis. And this is the Coranda Classic. So, and this here, I don't know what happened with it. It's dying. So we will see if it's still gonna survive the winter, because it gave me this growth here, but for whatever reason they always tend to die. and it even tried to give a keiki there. So we will see. That's the one who was hanging right there together with my cactus. No, it's not cactus, succulent. So here's my memory fizz. One of the memory fizz is right here, and it's doing all right. Where's the other memory fizz? I forgot where I put it. Oh, I put it right there. So that's the other memory fizz, dendrobium memory fizz. So this one here still doing its best to grow. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's not growing. The mother plant of that is the one that was there, the first orchid that I've shown you earlier. So anyway, I leave this here, right? I mean this here. This is a philodendron, but I forgot the name of philodendron. Maybe I should review my videos because I have a video of it. But this here, my anasmum, oh, here's the name, anasmum alba. It's doing all right. It has keikis. See, got 3 keikis right here. So I'm not gonna disturb it. Maybe on spring I will. So anyway, let's move here. My philodendron pink princess still doing all right, but this one here, my propagation, it seems like it's dying, so it's all right. This is the keiki from my anasmum. I don't remember which anasmum is it, so it is. So if you remember, I'll leave this here. And my snake plants a little bit there, and this here, it's still doing all right. My Monstera deliciosa, regular ones, and here too. So anyway, yep, I put these back out here, my Monstera deliciosa Thigh constellation, and the orchids is still all right. But if you can see, this one's still wrinkly. That's what happened last time for cold weather, 1 week cold weather. So that's what's gonna happen with it. But this one here, it has a growth that's growing so nice, and yeah, so they're doing all right. So I put this here. This is the I forgot again, Maxillaria teinifolia, yellow Yamada. And this here, this is the one that was at the other pole right there, but I put it right here. This is the, because I always failed to show you what is this, but this is my Patnora Singing Pink Doll Singing. So that's her name, and it gave me growth right there. Oh, you can see it. This one here, it gave me growth, but it didn't bloom, and I don't know what happened. It turns black. But anyway, we'll see. I'm gonna put it there so I can always check on it. So we have here, it's almost gonna open the buds. If you remember, this is the Nodosa Lucky Sweetheart, the one that's right here, but I put right here, I've moved here because I always bump these buds. I don't want it to get blasted, so that's why I move it right here. And I don't know, maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow it's gonna bloom for us to show its beauty. This is the first bloom, the first flower of these. So since I got it 2 years ago, after 2 years ago, it finally granted my wish. And it's giving me 3 flowers. It gave me 3 buds. Anyway, so there's the other one that's been at the other side of my grow space, and this is the Island Bride. I don't remember the color of it, but I think it's color white. The flower is color white. So I don't know actually. So we will see. Let's put the name tag right here. Ooh, I need to fix it later so I don't lost it. So my propagation's right there. They're doing all right. So let's move on here. So this is the I fixed the name of it. See, I put I fixed it yesterday because I want to see the full name of it. So that's the BC Morning Glory Nodosa number 7 cross with Porporata. So that's the full name of my Morning Glory. Finally, it has 2 buds right here, and it has I think that's only 1 bud right there. So we're gonna have a flower flower from it very soon. Maybe it's gonna bloom both next few days. So yesterday I mount this right here because there's nothing growing here. So the growth is right there. That's a keiki. So I would like the root to grab something, that way it starts to get healthy. I also saw a little nubbin right there at the bottom of it, so it seems like it's gonna give another growth. So yeah, that's why I put it right there, but it's too little, so I have to put it somewhere that it's not gonna be disturbed very much, so that's why I put it right there. Anyway, let's move here. So here is the Dendrobium anosmum super white, and drop the leaf. Yeah, the leaves are gonna be dropped very soon. So I repotted yesterday this one here, my Dendrobium Lori Mortimer S&W. Yesterday I did not disturb the roots, I just grab it, and there's really nothing growing at the bottom of it. So what I did was I just transfer it right here, a more smaller pot, because I potted it in a bigger pot when I got it, because it's too big. When I got it, it's too big, but after winter it turns too small, so that's why I just move it right there. Anyway, let's move right here. My yellow bird doesn't have anything yet, but it has a two new growth right here, this one and this one here. So we will see what's gonna happen with it. But my key lime stars, my dear friends, shoots the shooting star. I think somebody messed with it. Maybe a lizard crawl here, so it's kind of broke. See, it got broken. My gosh. Hey Lizzie, don't mess with my orchids. Yeah, I have a lot of lizards right here, and they're kind of big, so that's why maybe it got squoosed here. So anyway, I got 2 flowers right here, see, and this is my key lime star. So I got 2 little stars. I don't smell it right now. So this is the one I'm talking about that has another flower, and it bloomed inside the house. So anyway, let's move on. This one, my BC Wutung Star number 1. That's the name here. This is the new growth, and I don't see anything right there, so that means it's not gonna give me a flower. Same thing with this one. This is a Zinnian pink doll. Alright, this is Little Mermaid with one dancer. The new growth, I don't see anything on tip of it, so that means it's not gonna give me flower as well. So there we go. This is the new growth of this one. This is the white reception. There's the name, white reception. Its flower is color white, that's why it's called white reception. But when I acquired it last spring, it has a flower right here, so that's why I know it's white. Anyway, so that's it. Oh, my, what do you call this? My chicoensis, my Pristachia chicoensis is still growing, and I've seen a lot of new growth right there, so I'm still happy with them. Here we go. This is the Marie's Glory Avery. So it has a new growth right here, but I don't see anything more than growth. So here's the keikis that I planted. I mounted on a river rock. So anyway, and here's our rescue. This is the Cliff Chuji Hawaii. The growth is already growing a little bigger. Ooh, I hope I can show it. Nice. There you go. There. It's growing kind of big now. So let's move here. If you remember this one here, the Walter August Winkle. If you remember, I trim it right there because it has a black black rot. This is the new growth from it, coming from that one. So we will see what's gonna happen with it. But anyway, yesterday while I was taking this out, I've seen a let's move my hands right here. I've seen a bud. See, it has a bud, a flower spike. Actually, it doesn't have a bud yet. I think that's the only one. I don't know, but that's a flower spike. So, and this is my Dibimelo Zygopetalum. Zygopetalum Debbie DeMello Honolulu baby. Yep. So I have a lot of growth growing from there, from my Oncidium types. So I'm happy that my Oncidium is still alive. Anyway, let's move on here. This is the Dendrobium Yaya. It's just done flowering, and it has a new growth right there. Right there, it got these, and it got two right there as well. So I'm happy for them because they're doing its best to grow, you know. That's the most happier thing growing there. And my dear friends, this is Aurantiaca. I forgot the GUR means, but yeah, that's the name of it. And I don't see any happenings. I don't see any flower spike or what, but the roots growing nice as well, if you can see. So I'm happy with it. Actually, these are the new growth of this one. These, that, and that one there. But it doesn't have any flowering thing yet. But here we go. This is the, let's see your name, honey. Nadik Smith, Chelsea, Allward. See, look at the roots. It's growing nice, and the growth as well is trying to grow very well. And yeah, I'm happy for that one. This one, the new growth, for whatever reason, I don't know if that's still alive or not, this here, but that's supposed to be a flower spike, but it has a new growth right there already. So we will see what's gonna happen with it. And her name is fox sunspots. So, oh look here, it has a growth there, a new one. This is the growth that's trying to grow last time. And this is the Catatantalus robles. Anyway, let's move on here because I keep bumping it. I lost the name of this. I remember we named it already, but anyway. So, sorry for my throat. And this one's still doing its best to grow. So it's doing right. All right. So with this here, the Gilded Tower has a new growth, my dear friends. See, he has a new growth right there. So this is the previous growth that it has, and then it's shooting another one. So we will see if it's gonna give us a flower. Actually, this one flowered last time. If you can see, the flower spike right here still green. Oh, it's not green anymore. I trim it last when I take them inside the house. I trim it, so it's turning yellow now. So, but the flower, I forgot to make a video of the flower of it. Anyway, oh, by the way, yesterday I put my amaryllis right here. It was planted right there in that pot there, but I wanted to save it and I'm going to take it inside the house, so that's why I put it right here. And I broke the baby of it. This one is the baby, this color white right here. It's kind of camouflage because of these rocks. So, I mean pebbles. So anyway, yeah, I don't know if it's gonna give us a flower, but we will see. So here's the other plants that I've took inside the house, and they're all out here. Did I show you this one? Here. Yeah, so anyway, let's move in here. So my Hope Mini, this is the Hope Mini right there. If you can see, it's doing all right now, but the keiki, the leaf turns brown, it dropped, but still alive because it has a root right there, so green. So here we go, my Dendrobium Lindley Angrigatum, doing all right as well. Look how beautiful those roots, and it has a new growth right there. If you can see that little green nubbin, that's gonna be a new growth for this one. So anyway, let's move on here. Still has a flower, and this is, that's not the name of it, this is the name, Inobi Purple White. I don't know where's the purple. I don't see purple, it's all white, creamy white actually. So, and this one here is this is the one that's mounted to that, right next to that philodendron that I've shown you earlier, and its name is BLC Solar Flare Paradise. So yeah, I repotted it. I mounted it on a lava rock. If you can see, yep, mounted on a lava rock. So, but I put it right here because that don't get big. It stayed stays small all the time. So that's why I just put it on top of it. Because if you remember, this is my community pot, hanging pot with my orchids. So here's the other plants that I put inside the house, and this here is the propagation of my epidendrum. Look what happened. That's because of the cold weather last time, so it got kind of frostbite. So sorry for that, honey. Anyway, yeah, they're doing all right here. So this one here, let's go here, move back here, the Calavala Gomanii. It has a lot of growth, but no flowering, no showing of flowers yet. So yeah, maybe that's still a baby, I don't really know. We will see if it's gonna give us something. Okay. I'm trying to look what's going on right here. So anyway, so we have here um this is, let me show you a name. That's the Ruby Cooper Queen, and it has a new growth right there, and this is the growth right here. It's kind of healthy, so healthy, and I don't really know if it's gonna give us a flower or not, but it's so healthy. So there are the other oncidium types that we got, the 4 different ones that I put in one pot. So yeah, so that's all for my plants that I've took out from the house yesterday. So my video is kind of too long already, so we are not going to cover the other side of my grow space. So I think this is all for today's video, and I just wanted to do another glance for my orchids that has buds and flowers. So here we go. This here, my lucky sweetheart, my morning glory, and the key lime star right here, and of course that one there, my Matsura, my David Matsura. Let's just do the zoom thing because I can't go there right now. So there you go, that's the Matsura. And yeah, so thank you so much everyone for always watching my videos. I'm so happy that there's still a lot of subscribers and other friends that are taking their time to watch my videos, and because of that, thank you so much. And also would like to thank my channel members, my channel subscribers, and especially my husband, Equip Yourself Life Skills, for your support of me and on my channel. So oh, by the way, I remember I I just made me a buy me a coffee thing. I don't know what's that for. I've just seen it somewhere, and I tried to make a account from that. So I think it's kind of like Patreon thing. So if you would like to subscribe on that, buy me a coffee, it will be so much appreciated. So anyway, thank you so much my dear friends. I'll see you again on my next one. Bye.